How's it going, guys? I'm Connor from Running Warehouse, and I'm here with Jesse, merchandising manager at Saucony, and today we are going to be taking a look at the new Saucony Endorphin Speed 4. Now, Jesse, the Endorphin Speed really was, the super trainer that kind of started it all. Power Run PB foam in a versatile package. Now with the latest update, tell us about the inspiration for the shoe.
Yeah, so the Endorphin Speed 4, like you said, is designed for speed day. So ultimately, people use this kind of for a multitude of reasons. We have people who are running every day in it. We have people racing in the shoe, workouts, tempos, fartleks, intervals, everything like that. That's what the shoe is designed for. So we do have Power Run PB in here. That is our racing foam that you see in the Endorphin Pro. And then you have it combined with a nylon plate. So something a little bit more flexible than what you would have than a carbon plate, but really allows that pop and that energy that you need on a speed day run.
So from a compound perspective, fairly similar to that last version, but can you tell us about what is gonna separate this shoe and maybe what you've learned over the years?
The Speed 1 and the 2, like you said, kind of put us on the map in terms of an kind of a super trainer. The Speed 3 kind of took it a little bit more in that everyday space, so more of like a traditional engineered mesh. And this shoe kind of sits in between those two products. So it is gonna sit quite firmly in that speed day category. So really making sure that this shoe is designed and developed for what people are gonna use it for, which is speed day.
Yeah, and I think that makes sense because this really is a versatile shoe that can do it all. Of course, that PB is going to give it that responsive ride that just makes you want to go faster. And I found myself on some of my easier days going a little bit too quick in this shoe because it is such a fun experience.
Yes, that is something that I feel. I love this shoe. I'm in this shoe most days. But one thing we did to kind of enhance this shoe and make it, bring it a little bit more into that speed category is we did update the nylon plate. So in the Speed 1, you had a normal S-shaped plate. Speed 3, you had kind of these wings here that really hold the foot on place. On the 4, in the middle of the plate, we kind of had a fluted design. So what that's gonna do is gonna increase the rigidity just a little bit. It's gonna give you a snappier feel from heel to toe.
And when we look at it compared to a carbon plate, maybe not as stiff as that race-ready aggressive carbon plate, but just adds a little bit more overpass version.
That is correct, yeah, exactly.
Now, moving on down to the outsole, it looks like a complete redesign. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so this is gonna be our lattice design outsole. So you are gonna see this style of outsole on the Endorphin Pro. So what this is gonna do is it's going to allow for extra rubber coverage without the added weight. So you do kind of see this lattice design. And then in the heel area, you do have, protection in the heel, which, if people really are gonna be using this for multiple days in a row, you are gonna be protected both heel and toe.
Yeah. And then of course, you've got the cutout in the midfoot.
Yes.
Always carving out every little piece to keep weight down.
Yes, every little piece. It's a slightly smaller cutout than what you would see in the Endorphin Pro, just because weight here, it's very important, but in the Endorphin Pro, weight is everything. In the Endorphin Speed, we wanna kind of, toe that line between weight and total amount of foam.
Yeah. Now, finishing the shoe off, wrapping it all together, we've got the upper. And when I saw this shoe, it does look similar to the Pro 4, but I feel like the upper really gives it that little bit extra support for some of those daily training efforts.
Yeah, definitely. So this is going to be an engineered mesh. You can see there are large perforations in the toe area, so it is nice and breathable. But you do kind of see in the midfoot area it start to close up a little bit. So that is going to kind of give it that more of that everyday or speed day style upper, and you are going to have a really nice lockdown fit. You have some ghillie systems here. You have a tongue that is gusseted, but not totally sewn into the upper like you would see in the Pro, and just really a comfortable experience in the upper, because whether it's speed day or everyday, this shoe needs to be just as comfortable as an everyday trainer.
Yeah. Well, we keep talking about the versatility for every day of the week, and I feel like the Endorphin Speed 4 really is a leader in that category. Power Run PB foam, nylon plate, everything you need for that fun, bouncy experience. The real question now is, if you're looking to get this shoe on your feet, when can you have it?
You can have this shoe in March in 2024, and it's gonna be at $170.
Perfect. Well, if you're looking to get the Endorphin Speed 4 on your own feet, it'll be available here at Running Warehouse.